Hello, good morning. It's June 2nd, and I was just thinking about my childhood and about my father and how much I love my father and I appreciate him. And I'm remembering that when I was young, my family didn't have much money because I'm one of 11, and we weren't so rich. We didn't have a lot, but we had each other, which is, I love my family. And I remember one time my father, he took me out to Manhattan. I don't remember why, but he took me out, and even though he didn't have money, he took me to the 99-cent store, and he told me to choose whatever I want. So I bought myself like a sweater for 99 cents and slippers for 99 cents, and it was just like fun. It was just like a really good feeling that my father wanted to spoil me in the way that he can, the way that he was able to, and I treasure that memory. And then after that, he took me to like a vegan place, which wasn't like kosher, but it was, because it's vegan, we're allowed to eat like the smoothies they made. So my father got me like a soy smoothie, and we both had a smoothie together. And I'm also remembering, like, as a child, I remember, like, I feel so lucky that I had a father and a mother. I have a father and a mother that cared and loved me. And I remember one time I woke up, I had a nightmare. I must have been 3 or 4, and my father held me, and I was crying and crying and crying, and he held me in his arms, and he told me, "Mirchik, don't cry, Mirchik. If you cry, you're gonna get schnatz." Schnatz is like boogers. The more you cry, the more you get schnatz. Don't cry, the schnatz is gonna come. And my nose was all stuffed, and I was crying, and my father held me and comforted me, and I treasure those memories because it's like I'm lucky to have had such a caring father and mother. And I remember, and I miss my family now that I'm in Israel, and I wish I realize that, like, lately I've been having so many migraines. I don't know what to do about it. Like, right now I have a headache right here. It hurts since last night, and I ate chocolate. It didn't help it much. So I don't really know what to do about this migraines. And another thing I was thinking was that I wish I can do my art, but where I live, it doesn't feel so practical because there's not much room, and I don't feel so free because I don't have my own place, you know what I mean, to just make a mess. Even if it's just my room, it doesn't feel, and so that's just another thought. And I was thinking to myself, remember in the other video I said that I wanted to get a crocodile, right? So I can't, obviously, because the crocodile would get huge and eat me alive or whatever. So I think that I'm gonna get myself a chameleon somehow, because Camilians is part of the reptile family, and the crocodiles is also part of the reptile family. And it's like the chameleon is beautiful and it changes colors, and the only downside of it is that I'm gonna have to get it some food, and I think the food that they eat is bugs, and I don't like bugs. So I'm gonna have to, like, figure out a way to get the chameleon food. And I love the chameleon because it's like changes colors and they're beautiful, and it would be a nice pet to have. And I used to love lizards as a kid. I used to hunt for salamanders and frogs, and so I feel like instead of the crocodile, I want to get a chameleon. And I used to work on a farm, and I remember I used to work in the vineyard, and one time I was with a friend over there, and she found the chameleon. So she brought it to us, and we all held it, and it was changing colors, and it was really cool. It was interesting. It was nice. Like, I used to love lizards when I was a kid, but now I got more wary of it. Maybe I can come to love it again. I don't know why I'm more like now at this point. Maybe because I associate it with cockroaches and bugs. I don't, it's not part of that family, so I think I want to get a chameleon. That's a good idea. It's better than having a crocodile. Basically, the other day, yesterday, I was working, and one of my coworkers, she brought hot dogs that were spicy, and I ate the spicy hot dog, and it made my nose run. It made my nose run, and my coworker was laughing. She's like, "Oh, look, she's blowing her nose." And I told her, "Yeah, my father's Ashkenaz, which means he's like European, like." So, like the Middle Easterns, they like more hot food. They like hot food, like spicy food. They enjoy it. But they told me they also, I thought maybe it doesn't make their nose run, this spicy food, but apparently it does. And my coworker said also that it makes, when they make number two, it hurts them. Like the hot stuff hurts their number two in their butt. And I think it's true, because like, you know, if you have hemorrhoids at some point in your life, you'll see that if you eat spicy foods, then it's kind of gonna make, when you make number two, it's kind of gonna hurt you. So that's a story about the Sephardic food and the spiciness. And Ashkenazim don't really like spicy. They like more sweet, you know. The people from the Middle Eastern countries, like Morocco and all these other places, they like spicy, hot stuff. So that's the story. I hope I find a cure for my migraines. L'chaim, to my rouge. To your health, your wealth, your happiness, and peace in the Mideast, peace in the world, and only good news and good things. Goodbye.